So I'm gonna show you how to do the idle adjuster on the Honda Grom. So this one came off a 2005 Honda CBR 600 RR. I had to cut it because it was way too long. I'll show you how much I cut. It's a little below ½ an inch. Yeah, my tape measure sucks. Alright, and the tools you're gonna need, it's a 8mm ratchet with the extension, or you don't really need the extension. A 10 open hand wrench and a 7 open hand wrench, and that's all. I also had to cut the spring for the idle adjuster. Just leave a little space in there. Cut the spring. Well, I cut the spring half because it was long, so exactly half of it I cut it. Yeah, also hard to tell. Yeah, and I saved the washer, so it's pretty much like the washer and then the spring. So the whole point of the spring is so it won't vibrate itself out as you ride in. All right, let's get to it. So I'm trying to hold this phone. So you gotta start right here with this cover for the for the carburetor. So it's an 8mm. So that's out the way. And then, hold on. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. So after you take that cover off, then you want to take this cover right here. This bracket is 210 mils. I already loosened it earlier. So yep. Boom, 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 boom. So it has two different bolts. It has a short one and a long one. This one's a short one. The short one goes on this side, right here. And the long one goes right here. It holds the whole thing down to the motor, pretty much, to the head. So you see how long it is. So it goes like this. See the difference? Yeah, so it goes exactly like that. Right. After that, you're gonna need the 7mm. So the 7mm is for the little idle adjuster screw underneath. Let me get a close up right here. So this one's the 7. So you just want to just loosen it, and after you loosen it, just twist over your fingers and it'll come right off. There you go. So pretty much, if you don't take this bracket that I took out earlier, if you don't take it out the way, it's gonna be harder to put the idle screw in there because it's gonna be like, you know, in the way and shit. So I'll put my washer and then I'll put my spring. And then you just have to play with it to try and get it in there. I'm supposed to read for you guys. Yeah, so you want to thread it right here. Let me show you. It goes right here where the idle screw was at. If you want to try and put this, but yeah, this one definitely in both hands. And you want to apply pressure as you twist. There we go. And then once you get it started, you can just twist it from here. Yeah, once you get it started, you can just twist it from right here. And then, yeah. And that's how you get it in there. Okay, so I have to cut my spring a little more because my spring doesn't come out all the way. So I'll do this. I'll take it back out. There goes my spring, and I'll be back. Alright, so I cut my spring with some snips. So it was a little too long. So I'm gonna cut this one in half. So I'm gonna cut it right here, right in the middle. Bang, see? Now let's try again. Get it in there. And once you get it in there, just twist it from here. Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. It's moving. Alright, so it came out a little bit. That's good. But I'm gonna cut a little more out of the spring. Put it right here. So if you don't want to keep cutting from the spring, just don't cut this too short. And there we go. Let's start it up and see if it worked. So I backed out. So the idle screw came from this bike right here. It came from the 2005 Honda CBR 600RR. Yeah. Well, 2006 is the same thing. But there you have it. That's all, folks. And to put it back is repeat the process.